Well, good day, and welcome back to Just a Little Talk. Our next chapter will be John chapter 2, and this chapter gives us some information about Jesus' first public miracle. We all know that, turning water into wine, and his disciples his disciples went with him to a wedding, and the wedding party ran out of wine. Jesus' mother, Mary, now if you remember, she was the virgin who gave birth to Jesus, fulfilling all the Old Testament prophecy, told Jesus the party attendants were very concerned because they ran out of wine. Jesus gave instruction to the attendants to fill up the large jars of water, then dipped some of it out and gave it to the head attendant. When he tasted it, he knew it was wine, but he didn't know where it came from. And he asked the bridegroom about it, and he scolded him, saying, "Shouldn't you have saved the best wine for? You shouldn't have saved the very best wine for last." And a while later, Jesus and his disciple went to celebrate the Passover in Jerusalem, and he found people in the temple buying and selling animals for the sacrifice, and the money changers was not allowing the people to buy with their own foreign currency. They said they could only buy in one type of money, and the money changers had and they had charged great fees for the privilege. And Jesus made a whip and threw them out of the temple and overturned the tables and spilling money everywhere. The Jews asked Jesus what miracle he could perform to show that he was, he had the authority to do this. And he said, "Destroy this temple," talking about his body, "and in 3 days I will raise it up." And they thought he was talking about the temple of Jerusalem. Many decided to build, many decades it took to build that temple, and they thought he was crazy. But he spoke of his body being raised up on that third day to life in 3 days after being killed. The most important passage, I believe, in this chapter is verse 22. When therefore he was risen from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had what he had said to them, and they believed the scriptures and the word which Jesus has said. I believe it also important to know what his mother said in verse 5, that she said unto the servants, "Whatever he says unto you, do it." That is a good thing for us to follow. Jesus tugging at your heart, and you need to listen to him. We trust that he wants to use us, and like the disciples back then, he wants us to believe and to trust what he says. God loves you, and he wants you to be with him forever.